Hey guys, welcome back to Intellectual Depth. I'm Layla.
And I'm Fauzia, and this is about finding your ID.
Hello, guys. How are you guys doing? How's your day? How's your year?
Hey guys, how is everyone doing?
The year is literally ending. It's like on the verge of leaving us. 2022.
Yeah, it's been a long one. I just feel
Yeah.
it's been long, maybe because of so many events.
I feel like it went too fast. Like
guys.
zoomed off.
Tell us how your year has been. It's been a
It's
very
been
long
a amazing year. I feel like one word to sum up this year is just trust. Trust in
yourself,
God, trust yourself,
and trust the process.
and trust the process. That's basically it. I think this year meant a lot. A lot has happened. Graduation happened. A lot has happened, honestly. It was like a year of taking charge and like
Just
delving
letting fate
into
do its
just delving into whatever comes your way and choosing your path for yourself and being optimistic about the future.
Yeah, and persistent and patient. It's
And being patient, yeah, definitely.
There was more of COVID in this year.
So yeah, how has your year been?
Oh,
apart
my
from
year has
COVID?
it's been a journey.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the biggest thing is like ending finishing medical school
Yeah,
and having MPH after that. It was just a
Yeah,
blessing.
it is.
So much challenges and just leaving, something you're so used to, like the medical field, my lifestyle, and just, looking forward to the future.
It's a new change.
It was emotional. It was, and this year I just saw faith. I saw God was like with me, I know he was with me all those years, but just seeing God's answers, like his prayers, his guidance in the journey, just having blessing from a stranger, seeing someone just do kindness just because of God, it's just a year of beauty. It's just like it's been crazy. I would just say a year of survival, a year of trust.
I honestly would want to say it has been one of the best years. I feel like every year I say this,
and it's an eye opener also.
It's one of the best years of my life because I got through so much things. I didn't think I'm this strong or I'm this capable. Realize I've always had it within me to get through this and be this strong, and God has just put so much power in me that I didn't even know I had, and I just realized things don't bother me as much as they did before.
You were content.
I was definitely content, and I always looked at things from the optimistic angle of knowing that we're all different and it's okay to just like do your own thing and find your own way and just start something new for yourself.
And it's never too late just to do something new.
Exactly.
You just have to believe in yourself and just trust the process. Because this year I love how it just started from the beginning and how it's ending. This is one of the most memorable years of my life. I understood people better, and I understood what it means to have loved ones, family, the value of family, knowing who are there for you when everything might not be okay. No matter what happened, the importance of who matters, your feelings, understanding that person is there with you, knowing that God is watching. Let go and let God do the process and getting people along with it. And just understanding people are different. And I've let go of so many people, let go of the friends I thought that were my friends. I blocked so many toxic people that I thought were positive, but they were the source of toxic. I'm like, where is this toxic energy coming from?
Yeah.
I understood life better, and I've learned to be a bit selfish this year. Selfish in terms of if things are affecting my mental state, if things doesn't add up to me, I let it go and I stop that process. It might be a good process of event, maybe an event that you want to do gathering with people and you feel like, okay, there's certain energy you don't want to be there, but like, is it for my sake or for their sake? What matters is my mental state. What energy am I getting from that gathering? So I've learned to be selfish, and it's okay if they're not okay about it. As long as I'm okay, it's fine. So I've learned to be a bit more selfish, which was a bit step, but I just had to do it. And I've just learned that you just have to sit sometimes and just ponder. Like, just try to evaluate what is going on. And sometimes, like, I've learned this lesson last year, but this is like a reality wake up call.
Mm-hmm.
This lesson coming twice, God is showing you a sign.
Yeah.
So it's just a year of, understanding the people that matter,
Mm-hmm.
understanding pain in terms of, any kind of pain in life, understanding your body as a whole, what is going on, the environment you are, and making history,
Mm-hmm.
the memories you've had. Like I am so attached to medical life and becoming a medical student, and now we are officially doctors. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a beautiful year,
Yeah.
and just having a gift after finishing medical school, and
Having our master's degree. I think it's all fun and nice, but the journey
one
was
hell of
one
a
journey
journey.
and a half, and I'm super grateful to have gone through it and have gone through it with you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And going on breaks and holidays.
And I'm just trying to understand the facts, like with everything that happened this year that is still happening because we're still in December. Like, how do I use all these lessons and be a better person next year?
Yeah.
And how do I choose to always be my complete self and not giving like anything out of it? And I think also this year was a year that I just learned my peace is very important. And there's so much strength in silence, and there's so much wisdom in just letting go and not actually putting yourself or delving into everything and anything. And you don't have to be everywhere at once.
Yeah.
Some things do not deserve your energy or do not require your energy in the first place. So just choosing what you want and facing the consequences and choosing your suffering and whatever it is you are willing to go through with it, and not to complain ever. Like,
complain about
just don't fall into
judging.
the trap of complaining or blaming. It takes so much mind space that you do not want to give out, and I think it's just consuming. It's disgusting. It's depressing. It's also belittling yourself and just making you a smaller person with a narrower mindset.
Yeah.
So just choose to be better. If you can't change your situation or change your circumstance, then I guess you're choosing what you're having. So
you're choosing your own suffering.
Exactly.
Because the choices you've made.
You have the ability. I think as much as people say, oh, you would not understand, we all have choices, and you might just be too scared to face the consequences, and just say that, own it. I'm too scared, or I'm just not brave enough to do it. And there's nothing wrong with that, for you to say that at the moment, because that's what you feel. You can't do that because you're not brave enough, or you're not strong enough, or you're not mentally capable enough. It's fine. Yeah. And just own your truth.
Yeah, it's okay not to be okay all the time. But just know that, this life is too short. Like how we started in January, now is in December. What have you done in this space? Who have you impacted? Like, what changes are you making in your life? What process are you doing? Who are you affecting in your life? Is it positive or negative? Just try to improve. Try to make sure the mistakes you made last year were not the same. The lessons you are learning, keep learning. We are humans. We're not perfect. That's what makes us humans. But just know, what energy are you taking through? And like I said, they might be friends you've had for years, but those friends are, you're in a stage in your life. Okay, we've had a good relationship, but I'm in a stage in my life we're not meant to be. No one said you're committing a crime. Some people just, at a point, they don't understand your journey. And it's okay if they don't understand your journey. You know your journey. You know what you're choosing. And when it comes to relationship, what are you choosing? What are you accepting? The people that you're willing to choose. But what are you setting, the standards you're setting about your life? Because it's just too short.
I think it's super saturated. I don't know if it's just me, but I honestly feel like the relationship dialogue or the discussions about relationships are super saturated.
Yeah.
The fact that people do not even have time for themselves. They don't want to know who they are. They're just really, because everyone is in a relationship.
Yeah.
So let me get into a relationship.
Everyone is getting married.
Exactly. Yeah. I think you also have to sit, the year is really ending. Do you want to be in that relationship? Oh my God, guys, my throat, my voice.
The year is ending. Give me a break.
Voice. Yeah. Okay, so the relationship is do you want to be in that relationship? Are you choosing that relationship because, or is it just for whatever reason? I think that also has to come in mind, and knowing the fact, don't let anyone belittle you to the fact, to the point that you feel they're saying the truth or they're underestimating your strength.
Questioning yourself and
exactly.
the person you are, like, oh, they're right.
Yeah.
Am I too insensitive? No, you're not. If it hurts, tell them you
yeah,
are
if
hurt.
it hurts you, it hurts you, and your values matter for a reason. As long as you know that these are the values you stand for and this is what you want in your life, then
go for it. Because no one understands you like you. You might be broken, you might be hurt, you might be loving, you might be at peace. But what pieces are you choosing? What shape? Anything, any choices you make, you're molding yourself to be that. Everything in life has a choice. Even God gave you a choice. Choose the right choice. We're not saying we sometimes make the choices that are perfect, but you choose a choice. You're like, okay, let me just give it a go. You're having doubt. There are certain doubts that there's a reason why God put that in you. It's not too late. It's not too late just to say, you know what?
I'm done.
I'm not looking back. I'm shutting those. I'm blocking those people.
Yeah.
I'm deleting them. I am done.
I think also about blocking, I think that also happened this year for me.
Yeah.
I blocked a lot of people and like just let go. Like I felt like it's not even about like it was never that deep.
Yeah.
So I felt like I just need to let go of anything I feel it's not right. Fishy. Like it's a bit fishy. I'm just like it doesn't give me the right vibe. I don't want to dig in further because I don't want to cause any wounds. So I think this year was also a year of that, and
blocking.
A year also I worked on my empathy with people because I've understood that narcissists, that's what they feed on, empathy.
They break the spirit of a human being.
Yeah, they feed on empathy, and I felt like, just working on actually knowing if I am empathic, I also know the right thing to do for myself.
You deserve better.
Exactly. So I think it was also a year of, oh my God, my friendship circle is like literally a dot. Like
she has a dot.
like
no more a triangle.
I am really like since I think like June was it, or like
in the middle of
May or prior to May, I just felt like I'm the best friend that I could find for myself. Although I do share because I also have, like having a big family also helps.
Yeah.
But really, no one cares.
No one cares.
I'm not saying this in any toxic manner, but honestly, the people that do care, like you would know when you're in shit. Like life goes on with or without you, and if you don't choose you now, you would never.
You're choosing your own suffering.
Exactly.
Check your contact list. Who is adding value to your life? What is the meaning? You need to declutter. That's why I decided to leave social media. Even though I had, they were positive impact on social media. I'm like, you know what? This year I'm detoxing from it. I need to develop my inner empire because, sometimes what you give your mind is your powerful tool. It adds up. I enter social media, they're talking about, all these kidnapping, like that it's happening, all this. Nothing positive.
I think it's also it's based on people you follow.
Yeah, even if even the influencers, I just feel they're just bullshitters. Influencing so much influence, you don't even know. I just felt I don't need.
You don't need that right now.
I'm like, hey, let me just develop my inner empire because you just want to create an empire that no one could break it. Not even because you need to create a spirit that it takes a whole army to break. You need to walk on your spiritual healing because this year I focus on spiritual healing. I'm like, okay, my spiritual healing has to be, your relationship with God. You don't need someone to say, okay, pray for me. You pray for yourself. Learn to communicate better with God. What do you tell God? Even if you are tired, say, God, I am tired. I need your help. I need help. Learn to ask help because you might be asking people for help. They might not be there. I've learned also to communicate better because I feel, okay, if you're too kind or if you're too nice, people misunderstand the communication. So just learn to communicate better with people. Be honest. I like the fact that I like you, don't like me. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. You move on. I've learned the lessons and we're just rearranging what really matters because life is too short. And when you die, who's going to make dua for you? Who's going to pray for you? Who's going to be there for you? Be with the energy that is just powerful. Be with the ones
people that actually care.
People that remind you of God. People that remind you the positive about life and how to live a better life. Because life is too short.
True.
You only live once. You need to start learning the lessons that need to be learned.
Yeah, so what things are you grateful for in 2022?
Oh, I'm grateful for my sister. I'm grateful for you. I am just grateful for family. I
Mm-hmm.
love them. I love you guys. I could give you all pieces of my heart.
Wow.
I am just grateful for the lessons I've learned. I'm
Mm-hmm.
grateful for the people I've blocked.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a breath of
You're
fresh.
grateful you blocked them.
Yeah. And I'm grateful for even coming into my life for me to block them. That was like,
For you to realize.
and I'm grateful I was a little bit selfish this year. I'm grateful for God. That should be the first in it, for guiding me in the process. And I'm grateful for finishing medical school. And I feel like my MPH together at the same time is like a gift from God. It's like you did medicine, here is your MPH.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking forward to another year.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want anyone out there, whatever you're starting, whatever you're going, just go for it. It's never too late. Just be patient and be persistent and be honest and keep your intentions pure. With God, everything is possible.
True.
With God, God knows your heart. You don't need, even people say, oh, she might be faking it, she's not honest. You know, God knows you. You know, God knows what is in your heart. Even when it comes to relationship, the person you love, the person you choose to love, be honest. I love you for the sake of Allah, and I'm leaving you for the sake of Allah. You know, just it's really powerful. Talk to God. God, I love this person, but this person is not good for me, God.
Do you do that?
I do that. I'm like, God, I love this person, but this person is not good for me. God, remove me from this situationship, you know? Pray to God, because sometimes you love something and it's not good for you. Like they say, ربما تحب الشيء وهو شر لك وربما تكره الشيء وهو خير لك. So, you know, sometimes just pray. You never know what's good for you. God knows. You talk to God. Try to find the right moment to talk to God. Any moment could be, but just learn to communicate. Because some people, I feel, we tend to be shy of what to say. Oh, I don't know how to learn to communicate better. Don't say, oh, God knows. Even though He knows, He wants you to say it. Say it. Keep your intention pure and don't have envy. Pray for your heart. May God protect you from envy and to even spread envy among people. You know, pray for yourself, pray for your loved ones, spread love, and have good intention. And I promise you, goodness would come your way. You will never sleep with regret. You'll glow better and live a happy life.
True. I think that's so true. I honestly say this every year, but I learned that it's okay to choose yourself and go ahead with your choices and without asking any permission. Like, just do it.
I feel it's right, go for it.
Yeah, if you feel it's what you want, just go ahead and do it. And I learned that it's all time. It's all gonna happen in due time. So there's nothing really to stress about it. I feel like this generation, I don't know if it's the generation or the world in general, makes us feel like we're super slow, or we're super behind, or they're super fast. It's not true. You're actually where you're supposed to be right now, doing what you're doing. And whatever it is, it's going to happen in due time, as long as you're working hard and you have pure intentions, like you said, and you're not causing any harm, and you have God at the center and at the core of whatever you're doing. So I think that's the main thing, like having God at my core. And I stand by that, knowing the fact that whatever I do, I look up to Him for answers. And knowing that also I choose my family over and over again. I basically don't have anyone else.
Yeah,
family comes first. Yeah. And yeah, that's basically it. And it's okay to have disagreements and still disagree, to realize what you want.
Disagree.
Yeah, what you want is different from the other person. It was never a fight, so don't start one.
And don't let your ego just tell you don't go ask for forgiveness.
True.
Because life is too short. If you hurt someone, forgive me. I'm sorry for hurting you. Put your ego aside and just be the one with good intention. True. And let everything be at peace. Because you cannot be at peace if you've hurt someone. It would come for you. It will haunt you. So just make peace with everyone and live a peaceful life.
And another thing I learned is patience. Patience is so virtuous and so different for everyone, but I think the main thing is very virtuous for us all to realize. Patience and perseverance is, like I said, in due time everything happens. We're just going through God's time. Everything is predestined, but you have will, you have free will to do what you feel is right.
And you know what's right.
Exactly. And choose yourself and just I feel like the formula to life, I realized this in 2022. The formula to life, just do what you feel is right. And don't ask permissions.
We are so grateful for everyone that has been with us this year.
Yeah.
Patient with us.
You've been patient, guys.
And thank you for coming to this journey with us. We cannot wait. We pray with health and everything. Your mind is lighter than it was last year. Your
lighter,
like in terms of stress. Your healthy mindset.
A healthier,
not a toxic mindset. And I just hope everyone out there is a little bit understanding
of each other
and a little understanding that people are different. People are going through certain journey. Everyone's year might be different. Some people, even their traumatic event is starting in December. Why is meant to start in January? So you know, give people the break. Don't question why. I want to let people out there, don't question why someone is not in school, why someone hasn't graduated, why someone hasn't been married, because you don't know what they're going through.
And it's none of your business.
Yeah. But you know, people are just so curious to know. I want to know why, so that I could know why I am in my life.
Why you are where you are.
Yeah, like they want to compare. Okay, if they've graduated, what am
they want to
I?
feel
if
better
they're
about
marriage. Don't do that. Please. I want people out there, do not question why. You cannot.
Especially personal.
Yeah, because you don't know. Maybe someone died in their family member. Maybe they're going through something, traumatic event, traumatic memories. Be kind. Do not question why. You never know. The last thing you might tell someone can be suicidal. And you would be questioned by God for that. So I just want people to know, do not question why. And start living a realistic life. And just let people
mind your business.
Yeah, like always says that, mind your business.
That's the big
Trust me,
thing.
you'll be peaceful. You live a peaceful life.
Yeah, mind your business and look at your own life.
Yeah, focus on yourself.
Yeah,
and your self
focus
growth
on your
be
life.
Self-aware.
You should ask yourself why. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here this year. Thank you for listening to each and every podcast, commenting.
Yeah, sharing with your family members. Yeah. And let us know how your year has been. I'm just curious, and I
hope it has been a good one.
Yeah, and if it hasn't, be patient.
Yeah.
The best awaits you, and
you're gonna meet more amazing years.
Yeah. Take care and stay blessed.
We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.